Hello folks, fellow friends and YouTubers. I'm starting work on my fourth pop engine. This will be the one that I will hopefully put in the boat. I'm going to have to make it first and test it out. It's made from a very large A coil, or half of an A coil, out of a residential air conditioning unit. It's 16 inches wide, 24 inches tall, and it has 24 sets of tubes, which is 48 actual tubes, okay? Now at the other end, all these little round pieces, they've got to come off this end. The other end, they're all in line. These crisscross over to transfer your Freon and so forth, but we're taking them out. Now, there's some little tricks to this, and I thought maybe I'd share them with you in case somebody else wants to do this. The only way to get these things out is to use 2 torches or cut them. If you're going to reuse them, then you need 2 torches, but I'm not going to reuse these one on top of them, throw them away. So if I cut them, then I can take them out one at a time, real easy. Now, the first trick in cutting them, all right, is you don't use oxygen, it's copper. Copper doesn't cut like steel, okay? So the trick is you get your gas and your oxygen up higher, so your heat is a lot hotter than you want for soldering. Now this happens to be a propane oxygen torch, okay, oxypropane. And I've used oxyacetylene, oxypropane, all kinds of different things. And each one has to have its own torch and gauges. Anyway, you turn it up so your fire is really, really hot. Now, you would think you'd start at the top and come down. No, you don't. Because what happens is it just melts it and it flows away. So when you're melting it, you start at the bottom and come up. You melt the bottom first, let it drop out of the way, there you go, and then come up with it, okay? And it cleans right out, just like that. Now, to get them out, you have a pair of pliers, something with some heat insulated handles, and you turn your fire down, okay? Way down. Otherwise it will burn. It'll burn your copper right away. You got to get that fire way down there. Now, a regular propane handheld torch, little pressure-like torch, or even MAP gas won't touch this silver solder on these air conditioning coils. But propane oxypropane, it does get hot. It gets so hot, like you just saw, it melts right through the copper, like it's not even there. And if you get your flame too hot, then you're going to melt your main piece staying in here. All right. So what you want to do is get your pliers on the piece first, then put your fire to it. As soon as it turns silver, start twisting, and eventually it'll twist. When it does, it'll pop right out. I think maybe I got my fire down too daggone low. Yeah, I got my fire too low. Hold up. That's another thing too. It takes some practice, and I haven't got that much at it. That looks about right. Let's try that. There you go. Just like that. Real simple. Get your pliers on there. Don't burn your fingers. Get ready and put your heat to it. Wait a second. Start giving it a little bit of a twist. There it goes. Just like that, folks. Just like that. Now let me turn this fire off and show you what I'm trying to do here, so you'll understand that I'm crazy, not stupid. Okay? I am crazy. They don't call me crazy boomer for nothing. All right. Now it's a little warm. Let's use this one because it's colder. Alright. Look up here at this end. By the way, if this works, then I'm going to use this one and put it in a V series. Now I've got some messed up ones in here, so I'm actually only going to have like 46 cylinders in this one, and I'm going to have to delete some in this one and make 46 cylinders with this one, maybe 45. So I'm going to wind up mounting it like this. These tubes will run off that side of the boat and then curve back. These tubes run off this side of the boat and curve back. So the actual power from the engine will be on the sides of the boat. and it's going to wind up a V80, somewhere between a V80 and a V90, 90 cylinders. And hopefully we'll get some real power out of this thing, okay? And I'm going to power it with propane gas. I've already found the right burner that I need. It's a gas grill burner at Home Depot, about $32, $33. But I got a sneaky feeling the thing's going to have some power. I just want to show you what I'm doing, and if you will stay with me, I'm going to call this one my fourth pop engine build, okay? And then it will be a number, and this one will be number 1. And then from then on, all the rest of them have the same title with the number 2, 3, 4 as I build this thing. And like I said, on Shaziz Radio, all of us there, we don't charge anything. And anything we do like this, if it works and somebody wants to copy it, fine. We love it. If you want to try to build one like this but make little changes to it, please make a video and put it on YouTube. If it works, great. If it doesn't, still put it on YouTube and show people, because somebody might come up with the same idea and you'd be saving them a lot of time. Now, what I'm doing here may not work. I don't see why it won't work, though. Not from the number 1, number 2, and number 3 engines. And this ought to work really good. How much power it's going to put out, I don't know. We're just going to have to wait and see, you know? And by the way, some of you that really get into this and start thinking, you have to prime the engine, okay? And this engine is going to be big, it's going to be heavy, and it's going to be in an 8 or 10 foot aluminum John boat. You can't turn that boat upside down and fill it full of water and hold your finger over all these holes and turn it back around like you can a toy. But there again, I'm not trying to build a toy, I'm trying to build a real thing. So I don't know if this is going to work, but we're going to try it. I've bought a 2,000 gallon an hour, 12 volt bilge pump. Now 2,000 gallons an hour is a half a gallon a second. So I'm thinking maybe what I can do is just go, with the tubes in the water, put the bilge pump in the water and just turn it on and just force water through here and prime it out that way. I don't know, but I think it's going to work. Well, we'll see. Next video, I'm going to show you the bilge pump, and I'm going to have a little bit of this further along, and maybe hopefully far enough along that I can hook up 3 or 4 of them and put them in the water and test them out and see how much power they're going to have. Try to measure the power on each boiler and set of cylinders, okay? And then by that, maybe we can just multiply the thing out and see how much power it's going to have before we even go any further and waste time putting it in the boat. But I'm pretty sure, here's the thing, practicality. Why would you want to do this? I mean, if it only pushes the boat 1.5, 2 miles an hour, duh. Hey, that's trolling speed, and I like trolling when I'm fishing. Practical use. There we go. I love you people out there, okay? Y'all have a great weekend, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Oh, whoa. I always try to give the date and everything time. Today is June, February, March, April the 26th, and it's about 4:30. Yeah, about 4 o'clock p.m. somewhere in that neighborhood, in Dallas time. Okay, let's go. Okay, it's exactly 3:25 p.m. Dallas, Texas time. Okay, that's it. Let's see what we can do on this. I'll turn the camera off and finish this out.